Hey boys and girls, it's Mr. Paul here, and now we're doing an art activity. So for today's art activity, we're talking all about winter gloves. Have you guys noticed how cold it's been outside? Man, sometimes if you're outside and it's really windy and cold, your hands could even start to hurt. So one way to keep your hands warm is with a nice pair of soft gloves. Now there's all kinds of different gloves. Look at this one has fingers, so you can put your fingers right in there. But there's also gloves that are called mittens, or your mitts. So these mittens, all your fingers get tucked in like that. And that keeps your fingers nice and warm when they're together like that instead of spread apart. So these gloves are for super cold weather. And these are for cold weather like in Yuma. So go ahead and get your art area set up and get ready to do some art with me, and we'll do these winter gloves together. All right, boys and girls, for this activity today, the materials are a construction paper, your printout of your winter gloves, trusty scissors, markers or crayons for coloring, your decorative little objects here, and your sticky glue. Alright, so first, boys and girls, what we're going to do is color these gloves. You can pick whichever colors you like, but the goal is to try to stay in the lines. See if you can color your mittens without going out of the lines. And if you do go out of the lines, that's alright. No worries. There's one. Now going out of the lines is like this. I'll show you an example. Here's the line of the glove. It goes around like this, kind of like a rounded rectangle. And if I'm coloring and I go over the line right there, see I'm going out of the lines. I want to try to keep this color in the lines over here. Okay? Color them however you want with whatever colors you like. Alright, boys and girls, now it's time to cut these gloves out. And if you remember from our small group activity, you can practice the alligator chomp. Stick your hands in your scissors and use that alligator chomp to cut. So again, be careful not to put your hands in front of those scissors. Keep them out of the way. So maybe leave your hand on top. And just start cutting around those gloves and try to stay on the black line of the glove as you cut. That's what we're aiming for, is the black line. You might not get it exactly, that's all right, because we're practicing, right? And when you don't get something the first time, you don't give up. What do? You try again. All right, boys and girls, have fun with this and cut out both gloves. Okay, boys and girls, now I'm going to glue these gloves onto my construction paper. So turn them over, make sure we've got plenty of glue here, and get this nice and sticky on the back. Hey, maybe you guys could talk with the people in your home about when it's a good time to wear your gloves. Do you wear them in the summer when it's super hot outside? Do you want to wear gloves when it's hot? Probably not. What about, do you wear gloves in the winter time when it's cold? Yeah, that's a good time to wear gloves. How about in the snow? So once you've glued those down, the next step is to glue on your decorations. So you can pick from the decorations that you got in your pack and put a glue spot down and then stick it to that. Or if you want, you can put the glue directly on the decoration and then stick it down. There's lots of different ways to do it. Decorate your gloves however you like, have fun, and think about, when do you use gloves? All right, boys and girls, we finished our winter gloves. So check it out. I've got 2 green gloves here and all kinds of beautiful decorations on there. How did yours turn out? And did you think of a time you might use gloves? when would you use gloves to keep your hands warm? Maybe explore your house today and see if you have a pair of gloves you can put on. And you guys can go on like a walk at night or early in the morning, and then do a little experiment. See how your hands feel with the gloves and without the gloves. All right, everyone, take care and we'll see you next time.